If you believe in God, if you're a Christian, it took a leap of faith. If you're an atheist, it takes a leap of faith. But we all live by faith. I believe in God, and I'm a follower of Christ. I'm a Christian because I just don't have a lot of faith, and I took the shortest leap. For me. See, when you tell me that I have to believe that there was nothing, and then without the influence of a creator, nothing big banged into something with life. That's not science, that's faith. Stay in this. And you tell me I have to believe that less complex forms of life unexplainably evolved into higher forms of life and intellect. Species evolution, that's faith. I just don't have that much faith. Everybody's got to wrestle this down and figure out, what are you going to believe? But it's why I wrote something in the book, and I'm not, my job isn't to convince you. I'm just going to tell you what I've wrestled with and how I got there. And over here, I wrote about it, which I think would just kind of help make sense. I hope it does. I don't know. But I own a 2006 Harley-Davidson Heritage Softail Classic, one of the finest motorcycles on the road. Amen would have been appropriate across all the campuses. You weren't ready. But I know that's what you wanted to say. Riding is one of my favorite ways to clear my head and reset my soul. Suppose I was to tell you that billions of years ago, the cosmos began to form out of nothingness. Plants and animals were slowly formed through random mutations and natural selection of those best suited to survive. Over time, some species developed intelligence and began to dominate the earth. They developed their own moral code and grew in wisdom and knowledge. At the same time that amino acids were doing their thing, metals in the earth began to collect and randomly take shape. Cylinders formed. So did rods and bearings. Some metals took on the properties of structural frames, while others took on the properties of fenders and handlebars. Minerals spontaneously joined together to create pigments, and they coalesced and attached themselves to the frame and the fenders. Petroleum deposits were heated below the surface of the earth. Over the course of millennia, waxes developed, and decals came into existence with random letters forming the words Harley-Davidson, and behold, it's not in the book that way, but that's the implication. The Softail Classic emerged. You know, maybe you think I'm insulting your intelligence by suggesting that a motorcycle could be formed as a result of random events. It's not my intention, but I think you get my point. I can't believe that the formation of a motorcycle, boat, car, or building could be the work of self-directed nature over the course of millions of years. You probably don't either. Yet many people take it on faith that the universe and animals and human beings, which are infinitely more complex than any motorcycle, were formed randomly in this same manner without the guidance of some kind of intelligence in a universe with entropy, inertia, and expansion, where those are the rules. I don't think life accidentally organized itself, so I take the shortest leap. Each to his own. Everybody's got to figure out how you're going to wrestle that down. But know this, we all live by faith. Everybody does.